All right, welcome to our Wednesday afternoon midweek update call. Hope everybody is having an awesome week. First of all, I'd like to let you know that I am outside, so if there's any background noise or anything in the background, I do apologize, but just bear with us. All right, guys, so we're going to go through a couple of things today. Some of the updates I've got for you that I need to share with you that we could not do on Monday. Unfortunately, the bad news of the day, or the bad news of the week, or even the month is that we are not able, repeat, we are not able to do the holiday game. The audit on the game has not been completed, and they do not anticipate to have the audit completed for another week. They are hoping to have it ready for us by next Monday. That means the holiday game that we had planned, we're going to have to defer that to what we call a New Year kickoff game. Now, the good thing about that is we'll have more opportunity to get more sponsors on, so we can come out of the new year with a bang. The disappointing part is that we're not going to have something for some Christmas gifts, or some people winning some prizes over the holidays. So we are disappointed about that, guys. However, the audit has not been done, and we never got a green light to do that. So I do apologize. Also, I want to address the fact that on Monday we had this technical issue on the website through Cloudflare. They did find out what the problem was, and it was fixed pretty quickly. But it had in fact, Cloudflare that caused the situation was fixed within most probably a few seconds or minutes. The problem was it engaged our servers to get locked. And again, just learning experience to look what to look for the next time around, right? So this whole thing happened within split seconds, minutes, and it locked our system up, and we were unable to get it reopened. Even though we went back in, we went through the whole accounts, we done everything. It was blocked by Iona's, the German server. We had to actually speak to customer service. Then it went to level 2 tech, then level 3 tech, and then eventually we got the thing reopened. So, guys, the issue that happened on Monday, we do apologize, but obviously everybody knows we're up and going. Now, something happened on Monday that has created some issues in the CRC center. Now, first of all, I am the first one to admit that we are way behind on the CRC center. So for all of you who don't know, at one time here at the beginning of the year, about a year ago from now, or this time last year, we were in the hiring mode where we were hiring as many as 5 or 6 people per week. And of course, January was very, very busy hiring. Because of the things what created or happened, we stopped hiring. In fact, we had to start letting people lay people off until we got things in place. So our workforce team, where we were up to a high point of over 60, is nothing like that right now. In fact, we most probably got about 12 of us that participate with Avazoo until we can get everything going. So, guys, when we make changes, it does affect what we do. So we want to make sure you understand that we want to be in the CRC. We want to have a tech guy on there. We want to have rumor on there. But right now, our priorities are getting some of the other stuff done. And we have to go by priorities. It's just a business decision to make sure that everybody gets them. So yes, the CRC hasn't really had a lot of updates. We'll make a commitment that the beginning of the new year is on of our 1.3 projects that we want to do. So next year, we'll start to finish off version 2.2 and hopefully be able to roll that out. Now, remember what we're doing here, guys. We want to do a quick recap for those of you who did not join us on Saturday. We're going to do a sign up here on the business model. And what I think is most probably interesting is the amount of people that have already either called, asked for different trainings, called and wanted to see if we could do conference calls with them, or even participate and help them in some of their potential deals. Yesterday, I was supposed to do a complete training. Unfortunately, as you can see sitting behind me, I'm actually in my motorhome and I'm traveling right now. And I had a experience where we went in to fill up with propane gas. When we went in to fill up with the propane gas yesterday at Costco's, there was some kind of a device that the guy had caused a problem with. As I pulled out of the Costco's, the next thing was all of the sniffers went off in the RV, and then I had to call the fire department. The fire department showed up, and I had to sit on the side of the road for several hours waiting for all this propane gas to disperse. So, with all these things what have been going on, it's been a challenging week to say the least. I just think that we're upside down. But what we want to do today is we want to do a couple of things. Paul jumped on yesterday, and we want to do some training, but I've started writing some text for all of you, so that you can use, and hopefully I'll have that all finished off here this maybe by the weekend, but I doubt it. It'll most probably be first part of next week that you guys will be able to use some stuff. So what we need to make sure is everybody's got a complete understanding of what we're doing at Avazoo. You know, I spoke yesterday with Graham for quite some time, and Graham was trying to grasp and get his head around what's actually happening. Look, guys, it's simple as this, right? And I know people are going to watch the recording later on tonight or tomorrow or next week or whatever it may be. If I sit here and tell you all kinds of stories that Avazoo is doing perfect and we're signing up hundreds and thousands of tickets each and every day, I would be lying to you, and I'm not going to do that. Okay, it's as simple as that. I'm going to face it head on, as I've always done with everything in my life, and I'm not going to change. So Avazoo is struggling because of the model that Avazoo took on. Now, what I mean by that is we have multiple different investors around the world that wanted to participate with Avazoo once we got up and going, got the payment system in place, etc., etc. We got a lot of celebrities that love us and want to participate. In fact, I think our list of celebrities that have already made a commitment is in excess of 30 people. Now, I want to be upfront. Okay, why have they made a commitment to participate with Avazoo? Because the 100 people that received $1 million each in second place, there will be celebrities that hit the stop button to receive the $1 million. By them doing that, there's $1 million that goes to a player, but we also give $1 million to the celebrities foundation. Okay, so I don't want you to think anything else. I want you to know straight up the reason why and everything happens. It's easier for me to do this. If I repeat this every 6 months, then you can check it and you can see it'll be the exact same story every time. So bottom line to deal, guys, is celebrities are not going to get involved until we get to a certain amount of players, or till we get a certain amount of app users actively involved in our organization. This problem occurred because of two things. Number one, it occurred because of a I don't want to say negative words because it'll come back and bite me. But bottom line to this, we had somebody about 2 years ago who wrote a behind the marketing BLM program about our company and accused us of being a network marketing licensed gambling entity out of the US as a pyramid scheme. So I think all of you by now know. If you don't know by now, you never will know. Okay, a scam, you got to take somebody's money before you can turn around and scam somebody out of it. So guys, we have never sold tickets in the US. We won't until we get a green light from the necessary parties. We are not a lottery, we are a raffle, and we are here for charitable causes, and whatever it takes, we're going to get it accomplished. So bottom line to deal is because of that issue, and it got up on the websites around the world, it created a problem. The second thing was individuals that went out and was participating in crypto. At the time, we were doing the NFT, and there were some people like Tom Brady and some other high-profile celebrities got involved in a big crypto programs Ponzi scheme that was going down. So we had some issues. Okay, so guys, I'm not going to go into all the details. I don't want to bore you, but I think it's important you know some of the ingredients. Now, because of these things, what's happened, it scares people. It automatically does. I'm sure when they designed an airplane and said it was going to fly 200 people, it scared, if it didn't scare the pilot, it most probably scared the passengers for their first flight. The same as us. We're new. We're excited. We're new. We just got to prove it. We just got to show that it works and how it works. We've got all the ingredients of the pie. We just got to cook the pie, if that makes sense. So we've done really well with the help of you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, we'd be set back a year or two. So first of all, I want to thank you all for that. So what we done was we redesigned how we get people to look at Avazoo. Okay, and it took a lot of persuasion to a lot of people. On top of the persuasion, we had to come up with a business model and a business plan to do it. And what it's very simply called is eyeballs. Okay, if enough people see a video, enough people see a sign up, if enough people see the concept, then they become believers just like we are. So after sitting down and working with a couple of good guys and our team and some other people that I believe in business, the concept was very simple, that we needed to get a system that people could use to download an app so they could see it. We could market the app on TV because in countries we cannot market. This is not that we don't want to. It's not that we haven't got the money to go and market. We can't market in countries that do not have a raffle license. So if you're sitting right now in the UK and you want us to go and do TV commercials, we cannot do that. If you're sitting in, say, China or Philippines or any places like that, if they don't have a raffle license, you can't market in that marketplace. Okay, so that causes a huge problem for us. Now, obviously, we could have switched it to become a lottery, and then we would just be the next lottery like any other lottery out there. That's not what we're trying to do. Yeah, it may take a little bit longer to get to the accomplishment, to the finish line, but when we get to the finish line, it'll be a correct way to do it. It'll be something new, and the next time the raffle happens, it'll be over and done with in a matter of just a few weeks. So, guys, we had to revamp things, and what we've done is we introduced this what we call the Avazoo business. It is really designed to get AAPs. That's all it's designed for, is the AAP program, Avazoo Associate Program. In other words, a store, a business, whether it's a clinic, a hospital, whether it's a hotel, whether it's a food chain, whatever it would be, they would have banners inside their windows that is not advertising as such. People could scan the QR code. So how do we accomplish that? Well, the reason we've done what we've done is allowed the business banners that we have designed to share the words of everybody around the world of what's going on in your geolocation. In other words, if there's a fire, you would post a banner about that person and get support and get help. So we're helping that person. Well, looking at things how they go on and looking at the different postings in Facebook and Twitter and TikTok and everything else, everybody's always posting about these different concepts and ideas of what they can do about making money or generating leads, etc., etc. So with a little bit of a conversation with Justin and Kirk and Jim and Sylvie and some other people that we have meetings every morning, we kind of come up with a concept that, hey, if we could take our banners and we could mix them up and we could put a business banner in your local geo location, it would work as a form of commission to the individual who got a local business, but also it would start off the relationship for somebody to be a AAP, somebody who could actually be a store selling tickets. They would get the belief. So, guys, why I'm going through this, if you was on Saturday's call, you've already heard this, but it's just for those who haven't heard it or the people who are going to listen. It's usually a different crowd of people listening on Wednesday nights, Thursday mornings of the call from the midweek. So, guys, we built this model. It works. It works successfully. We've got people that have already signed up. We've got people that are in the process of looking and working with large chains. It's a way that you're doing advertisement in a format that's never been seen before. When I put the banners together several years ago, 2012, 2013, how we would help local communities and we'd build it into the app, whether it's somebody got a fire or a flood or just homeless people, it was a great concept and it still is a great concept today. However, taking it to the next level and being able to post to people in a social environment which has already got a relationship built with their friends, this is a different form of advertisement that's never been seen. Now think about it. If I go and tell you about a movie, or you said to me, hey Dave, how did you go to what you do last night? And I went to the movies and the movie was really good. I saw so and so. It would intrigue you to possibly go to the movie. If I said to you, oh man, that movie was boring, took 3 hours. At the end of it, I still didn't know what went on. I don't understand why anybody would go to that movie. More than likely, it would make you not go to the movie. Okay, so a referral is something unique, and I have called it RA, referral advertising, or referral advertising marketing is what it most probably will get branded as. What that means is when somebody goes and does something and there's a referral behind that advertisement, the movie, it more than likely is going to be used. So a lot of us, people like Elias and people that do a lot of form of marketing, web marketing, they use, what's the acquisition? In other words, you got 10,000 emails went out and you got 1,000 open and you have 100 go to the website and you had how many sales? Is it one? Is it 10? Whatever the acquisition is, right? So the difference between RA marketing is that you're coming with a referral, and I can tell you we have no statistical data, none. I'm not going to. This video could be played one day down the road. I don't want to sit here and tell everybody that we know 90% or 100%. We don't. This is all brand new. When something is new, it's a new curve in the road. It's exciting to find out what's around the corner, right? This is I love this stuff. So RA, referral advertising, is very simple. When you go to the banner, you click on the banner inside the app, it's going to pop up, and it's going to have you an allowance, or it's going to have you the opportunity, should I say, to pick one of several choices of what you want to say about the establishment. We're going to keep it general because there is an option to write other. So in other words, where you've been posting banners previously and you're not posting get your ticket, this is a great opportunity, I got my ticket, I've got free entries, whatever you wanted to talk about, in this particular program, when we do the next, I think it's the next push, what will happen is I have a drop down on there that you can post and pick what you want to say. Oh, great place. I visited this place, or I was told about this place. Clean, great food, great service. These different statements, you'll be able to click on them and attach it. That makes it an RA, a referral advertisement, which means, generally speaking, when somebody sees that you've done something, other people want to copy that, other people want to go out and try it, and they believe in you. Referral advertising. So what we're breaking into right now, guys, for some of you would be a brand new business opportunity. If we were talking today as business partners and we said, hey, what should we do for a new business? This would be a great business, right? We're not talking that. We're talking, how's this helping Avazoo? Well, every business we open, every business that takes on the Avazoo business is a potential AAP. An AAP is an Avazoo associate program, which means literally that everybody walks into that person's establishment, whatever establishment, they could see a banner, a poster about Avazoo, and then that individual could purchase a ticket by scanning the QR code. So please don't ever forget what we're trying to do. Sometimes to get across the other side of the bridge, you got to either walk around it or you walk over it, or get to the other side of the lake. You got to walk around it or through it. Okay. With us, with Avazoo, we've tried everything already in a standard form of advertisement. What advertisement was that? We've run Facebook ads. We had credibility issues. We've run other ads in different forms without hitting it with a major campaign. And Paul, I don't know if Paul's on here, but Paul, I think that budget campaign we got from, we've had 3 different quotes recently on advertisement, but one, Paul, wasn't it like 2 million a month or something?
It was two
Yeah.
2 million to set it up, and then 2 million every month.
Okay.
Paid
So
quarterly.
yeah, so guys, think about that. If we've got the extra $2 million a month, then we can go out and blast all this advertisement and pay a celebrity $1 million. I mean, I can tell you a celebrity that actually asked us for $10 million to go ahead and get the money to support this. So guys, these are numbers that do not sit in our bank accounts. So when we went out with the form of network marketing or networking, sharing the word, obviously, guys, you guys tried. I mean, come on, let's give it do where credit's due. You guys tried. The problem was your warm market, the individuals you had, come to an end. And why would you put money into to spending on advertisement when you're not getting paid a commission, or you're not seeing a return on an investment, ROI? I don't blame you. I wouldn't do it. I'm a businessman just like you guys are. So it made common sense. We'd run out of where we could go with our initial 18,000 people of signing up people. Okay. It was just, it's a sign of doing madness. You've all heard this from different, major speakers around the world and motivational people doing the same thing day after day. It's just basically a sign of madness. Well, we can't do that. We're not going to do that. And we certainly aren't. We might be mad enough thinking we can do $1 billion raffle, but we know it's accomplishable. Why? Because the numbers show it's more than accomplishable. So, guys, all we've done is redirected. So, our redirection right now is for you guys to understand where the business opportunity is for you. In other words, hey, if I did spend $2 on an advertisement, is there a return on investment? And the answer is yes. So I want to share with you this. This is only step one of multiple steps, okay, to get where we need to get. So we sat down, had this meeting, and we said, okay, we need to have a third party. At the time, we didn't have a name. We said we have a third party that can get people to see Avazoo. Now, remember, we can't do certain things in form of advertisement with Avazoo. We're just not allowed to do them. It's number one, it's regulated. Number two, it's illegal in countries. So there was no point in having Avazoo go out there and try to do it because we'd come across the same problems. We are considered a gaming entity. So the next step was, okay, well, what about if we opened up Avazoo app to the general public? We can't do that because the regulators will not allow us to open up the app to the general public. And why? Why would the general public want to go in and post about a banner? Why would they want to go in and do something that they're not getting rewarded? They wouldn't get the free entries. So, i.e., what we come up with was a third party entity that would have a lot of excitement inside that new app, that new business, that new concept. So what I'm going to do, guys, is this is not finalized. And the good thing about this is, it's basically I'm helping out Paul doing some of the writing and stuff on this and putting the program together for some of the different individuals. So we don't have regulators to be looking over our shoulder and telling us what we can do and what we can't do. So what I'm going to do right now is let you listen to what I believe will be the opening statement of the app page on iOS and under Android. Now, the reason I'm going to share this with you is because these are some of the things I'm going to be giving you this week that you'll actually be able to use as well. So hang tight here. Let me open up this, share screen, and Justin, make sure we can see this if you don't mind. I'm just trying to put it up, but the sunlight has, sorry guys, I'm actually having a problem trying to find it because the sunlight's sitting outside. Present, share. So please listen to this. If you're watching TV in the background, trying to hold off on that for right now. Put the sound on and share, and you should be there. Just, can you see that now?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. What about now?
There we go. Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so guys, sit back and listen to this. I think it will be helpful to understand this next step and what we're doing. I think you'll get a real kind of, hopefully this will explain what we're doing next. So we're going to go under review and we're going to read. Justin, if it doesn't come out where you can't hear it, let me know straight away, please.
Welcome to Rewards Ripple Solutions, a revolutionary platform reshaping community engagement and global impact. Amid a sea of apps, Rewards Ripple Solutions emerges as a unique hub for worldwide discounts, savings, and opportunities to win money for you and recognize charities. This dynamic community is more than just an app, it's a collective of individual apps addressing diverse needs. From supporting charities and fostering change to offering free lifestyle products and sharing vital information, Rewards Ripple Solutions covers it all. Bid farewell to app complexity. This platform simplifies charitable participation, rewarding users through the ripple effect. What makes Rewards Ripple Solutions stand out is its simplicity and profound impact. This free app consolidates diverse experiences into one seamless community, eliminating the hassle and expenses associated with multiple apps. Actively engage in philanthropy and enjoy the ripple effect of rewards without complications. This unparalleled experience isn't just free to download, it's also free to participate in, accessible to everyone. Daily engagement unlocks savings and the chance to win money for your chosen charity. The magic happens when you take surveys, earning discounts from businesses, a savings on savings experience unmatched elsewhere. In essence, Rewards Ripple Solutions offers a diverse range of experiences under one roof. Connect with the world, from multinational chains to local businesses, all at your fingertips. Whether accessing discounts, participating in money-winning opportunities, or enjoying a sense of community, Rewards Ripple is the ultimate destination. Join a global network of millions, sharing real stories and discounts within your geolocation. Embrace referral advertisement, RA marketing, a unique approach preferred by businesses worldwide. Share your experiences, whether a movie night or a dining delight, and earn points for your contributions. This isn't just an app, it's an invitation to a groundbreaking movement. Download Rewards Ripple Solutions now for an unparalleled experience combining philanthropy, community, and personal rewards. Don't miss out on this extraordinary opportunity, be part of something truly special. Join today and witness the unparalleled experience of Rewards Ripple Solutions.
All right, so hopefully, guys, you've got enough out of that. Maybe you have to listen to that once or twice or something to really grasp it. But the point is, what we've done is we've realized that we cannot sell tickets the formal way we've been doing it. We know we need millions of dollars, $2-3 million per month in advertisement, and we need another $1 or $2 million for celebrities. But we can get celebrities on board when we get a certain amount of people, and it is a recognized person. So these things we kind of shuffled around and said, okay, we got Ripple, with Rewards Ripple, and we all believe in what we're doing. Let's make this a app that is open for everybody. Everybody, and I mean anybody and everybody that wants to participate in going out and playing in a magic game where you can win money for a charity. Or there's another couple of other games that we've been talking to people that they have the same outlook as we do. Hey, you can participate, you can play in this game, and you can win money, and people can turn around and win money for a charity. And then throw in the app some devices that allows you to get discounts when you're at different restaurants around the world. Now, some of you have seen App Tech Gateway in the past, where we've shown you how you do a survey, and the survey is rewarding because the business owner can get the result within seconds. Well, the problem with App Tech Gateway, or Be Rewarded, is you must have app users. Okay, common sense. You must have app users. If you haven't got app users, you've got nothing. So let's not be stupid here. Let's be honest. Okay, and let's just say, well, if you're a Subway and you've got 30,000 locations around the world and you've only got 1,000 app users, why would Subway want to pay $10 a month for the service? I.e., Ripple Rewards. So what we've done, with a lot of thought, a lot of discussion with some legal people, talking to Paul and seeing some individuals that say, hey, this makes sense. We are building out Ripple that will be an independent company, and it just so happens that that company is a form of receiving free entries for Avazoo. And that means inside Ripple app, there will be a spot that talks about Avazoo, and everybody that's inside that ad or in that app, who downloads the app for free to play and win money, play to get discounts when they go into a gas station, they can do a survey, or they can go into Subway, and they can now open up, because there's millions and millions of app users, can now do surveys and get discounts from different restaurants. Now, guys, we've gone from Avazoo to tell you what we're doing to the next 12 months. Okay, this is not an overnight deal. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and tell you everything is going to be fantastic by January 1. That'd be BS, and I'm not going to do that to you. Okay, what this is truly our direction working together. We're a family, we're a team. Listen, when we trip up, we own it. When we tell you we got something new and exciting, we own it with you because we want you to be part of it. So think about this, guys. We got a way now to post banners and you receive free entries. But in the Ripple, you'll be able to post banners and receive points. And then the points will go into the auction site where you can purchase your gifts. So inside Ripple, there'll be an auction site. Inside that site, there will be all kinds of things. Okay, them things will be very simple. They will be TVs, motorcycles, cars, bikes, watches, just all kinds of things that the general person really wants. And of course, there'll be some wonderful gifts as well, some higher ones. But instead of giving it to you as a gift, you're going to bid on it and you use it like an auction site. So today I say, okay, I see that TV, I want to bid on that. I'm going to bid 20 of my points, and somebody else comes along and bids 21. Well, I lost out my 20 points because somebody done 21 and that a person doing it. So it's going to be kind of a fun game at the same time as you're doing the points. How do you get more points? You turn around and post more banners. By posting more banners on your social environment, whether it's about a charity or whether it's about a business owner, whether it's about doing survey, you're getting points. The Avazoo members, they will be clicking on the Avazoo link when they sign in, so that when they click, they'll have the option to take points or they'll have the option to take free entries. And by the way, we are capping the free entries, we believe, at 50,000 free entries. Anything up and above 50,000 would roll over to the next raffle. So we have that in. We're waiting for a decision on that, and we'll share that with you because we never expected what happened in the last 2 years, where some of you got 50,000 entries. We did anticipate that people would get 10,000, even 25,000. So guys, we will be putting a cap on that. And then the remainder entries you have, rather than you lose anything, it rolls into the next raffle and then the next raffle. And eventually when they get monthly, what's going to happen is you'll be very blessed to have all them extra entries. So anyway, Ripple comes along, we design it, we put it together, and we say, okay, now what do we put in Ripple to get people to download, because we need the app users. So we have what we call a phone ringer that doesn't excite you or me. I would typically say it wouldn't excite us unless you lose your phone. But we do have one which is called I lost my phone, or my phone's in my car, whatever we rename it. And this is something that we're going to put inside Ripple as one of the gimmicks for people to download the app. Okay. Now, what else is going to go in there? Match it. And by the way, if you haven't heard the phone ringer, what makes it a gimmick? And I don't know if we can quickly do it. Just can you, by any chance, just so people know what the gimmick is, can you open up, and I'm just going to show people very quickly what this is, just in case there's people looking later tonight. Can you activate my phone? So guys, I'm going to go in here, and I hope that you can see this. So on the side, you should see my volume going down. See my volume going down? Okay, it went all the way down. It's in the mute button. If I go all the way up, it's up. Now, don't tell me, none of you, don't tell me. I'm going to hold this phone in the air. Okay, I'm not going to touch anything. Don't tell me that you guys don't do this, because I do it all the while. I put my phone on mute, I walk away, and I can't find my phone. That's one thing. Yes, there's iOS has got a matching watch phone that can activate your phone, and it's got a geo tracking, right? We know that. But the Android, which is, I think, something like 76, 77% of the market worldwide. I know a lot of people in America think iOS is the phone of the world. It's not. Android is, just so you know. But Android doesn't really have anything. But what more important is, if I've got out of a car, an Uber, or got out of a friend's car, he started to drive off, I'm accessible to go in and find my phone. Well, if I called him and I said, hey, where's my phone? Can you look and stop in the car? He's still going to have a challenge if it fell between the seats, and he might say, I don't have it, or if it's an Uber driver. So here's what I do. It's called Help a Friend. So when you download the app, listen carefully, guys. When you download this app, because it's a gimmicky app, it allows you to put different recordings on it. There's comedy recordings, there's sayings, quotes, different things you can do. So when you download, remember, I haven't touched his phone right now, still in thing. So you call your friend, and we recommend that you have 3 friends in there just in case somebody's at work, somebody could be sleeping, or you can call them. So that means they have to download the app. Remember, it's a free app. They're going to download it. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to call Justin and say, Justin, I've just got out the car. Could you do me a favor? Can you activate my phone? Click. Justin, could you go ahead and activate my phone for me, please? Are you here, Justin? Never even asked if you was here.
Yes, I'm here. I just pressed it. So.
No, I can hear it. It's going off on my other phone.
Oh, it's in your head. Yeah.
So guys, I'm sorry. He's got my other phone, not on this one. So what it does, it activates the phone and it comes up with a voice. I'll have to just show you guys on Saturday. I think most of you have seen it. So guys, this is what creates people to download. It's going to download Ripple. Then the Magic game that people can play and match it. No money out of their pocket. They'll be able to play in the Magic game. Then what will happen is they will win money for a charity and they win money for themselves. Then we have a couple of other games that are exactly the same. We got one person we're talking to right now that you can win gasoline. Depending where you are around the world, you get gasoline products. So Ripple is a community of multiple other apps that all do something to help you in your lifestyle. They're going to change how you are today. It might be discounts on Tuesdays for Taco Tuesday, or it could be tickets for going to the movies. So this whole Ripple, that's why it's called Rewards Ripple Solutions, is so it has the ripple effect. You get one, you get something else, and it just keeps going and going. Guys, by having that, we anticipate through the first 2 or 3 months of next year, we will have a tremendous amount of what they call eyeballs. Now, inside the app, there is no email cost. Inside the app, there is a notification if the person has the notifications on. Why would they want to have the notifications on? Because each day there are promotionals to get free points to go and do bids. Okay, every time you're walking down the street, why would you have your locations on? Because if you walk past a Subway, a little notification pops up and it says, oh, stop and get yourself a sandwich and get a 20% discount. Or you're going down the road and you're driving and there's a bunch of hotels and it recognizes you're out of town because it's not your home-based location. And it says, hey, hotel discounts, get 30% off a night stay. So guys, I can't go into all these details. This is the last 10 years of my life building this stuff, putting it together for different businesses. What I'm saying is these concepts and some marvelous, great ideas that Paul's got and other individuals are going to go in this one app. This one app is totally free. This one app can advertise because there is no network marketing, gaming, Ponzi scheme, all them things aren't there. This is a rewards app to help people in their everyday to-day life, i.e. we're all inside the app playing, getting money for charities, taking discounts, and all of a sudden Avazoo has got his commercials in there that says, hey, join Avazoo and buy a raffle ticket. Better still, take your points and buy your raffle ticket. So guys, I think you're kind of getting the concept and the idea of what's up here and what I've been sharing and what Paul's got and other people have got. And I believe it's going to be very exciting. These concepts take time to put together. We are so fortunate, we are so blessed because we started working on this stuff back in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, then the pandemic come along. So not only do we have the product built in majority of our stuff, but we've also tested it, used it, and paid out. So we know it works. So it's a matter of just changing the code, giving new appearance, new look to it, and then getting it approved through iOS. Now we are hoping, we are praying that we're going to get something very close for opening as early as the 15th of January. That's our goal. We would like to get the phone ringer, the match it, another particular game that we don't want to share yet until we get contracts done inside this app, as well as an Avazoo link. And of course, the banners, well, you can post the banners. So guys, from now until then, or even if it's February the 15th, we want you guys to A, test, and B, make money. No, let's rephrase that. B, make money, and C, test that it's working, because now becomes a credible deal. So in other words, what's going to happen is by you going out and marketing this banner concept to people and explaining to them, hey, we're not a marketing company. You're not paying for advertising. You're paying for a referral. And guys, I really and truly wanted to do that yesterday with you. Call a couple of businesses. Guys, if I think most of you on the call, I don't know who's on here or not, but most of you know I'm a scribble guy. Okay, I mean, I just scribbled it down. You would never want me to write a letter to you because you wouldn't understand it. Okay, I do text, speech to text when I'm writing. I use AIs. I use everything. But when it comes to a pad, I jot things down. My point being is I wanted to do some live calls with you guys yesterday, and unfortunately, because of this motorhome RV GLP gas leak and the fire department, I wasn't able to get on the call. So again, I apologize about that yesterday, and I was going to pick up the phone and call some people live. Now, to make this fun, what I'm going to do every time I get some time later today, tomorrow, I'm just going to go live on Facebook and without telling people, and see if anybody wants to join me. So keep an eye out. If you see a little pop-up come up on your phone and it says, hey, Facebook has gone live, it's going to be me. As soon as I can get some time here, I'm going to do some cold calls so I can record them for you guys so you know how to do it. But it's really, really simple. And the reason it's really, really simple is majority of us have a favorite place we go, whether it's for a burger, whether it's for to go to the gym. And guys, this referral advertisement works for everything, and you're getting 50% commission. Now, a lot of you are going to hang up the phone. Some of you are going to listen tonight. Some of you are going to listen tomorrow. A lot of you are going to hang up the phone and you're going to do absolutely nothing. And that's okay. Or you're going to say, well, let me think about how to do this. Look, sooner or later, you got to jump in that swimming pool. Sooner or later, you got to get behind the driving wheel if you want to drive. Sooner or later, you got to get on the horse's back if you want to ride a horse. So don't worry. You cannot lose what you don't have. Think about this. If you don't have it, you can't lose it. So pick up the phone. Hey, can I speak to the manager of the hotel, please? Oh, he's busy. Is there somebody who I can talk to him about some advertising? It's very unique, and we want to give you the opportunity to jump in on it. Anybody there that I can actually talk to? Guys, just pick up the phone. Go for it. Talk to them. Nobody knows if you screwed up apart from you, and that would only be because you believe that. If you get the answer no, it don't matter. You're going to get a lot more no's in life than you do yeses. Trust me. So bottom line to this, rehearse it, play with it, give it a shot, try it, and then go to your local people, okay? And I'll tell you why. That's what I done. I done it with local people. I go to their restaurants. And the reason I done that was it's hard for them to say no. Because if they say no, does it offend me? Where I say, oh, okay, then maybe I not show up in your restaurant on Saturday night for dinner. Now, they wouldn't do that. What they would say, just so you know, because I've already had 2 of them do it, 2 of them turn around and said, well, let me think about it and I'll get back to you, Dave. Not a problem. At least the door's open, I can go back. Okay, so don't expect you're going to get everybody. That's number one thing. When I do sales trainings in the old days, and I used to have lots and lots of sales reps come in my office around the world and travel, the first thing what you got to do is accept that not everybody wants your product, because it can discourage you so bad that you give up. And then you give up one knock, one phone call away from that big deal that somebody else comes along and gets. And then you're always like, well, it never worked for me. How come it worked for him? So guys, number one, don't expect everybody to say yes in any sales. I don't care if you got a pill popping product here or you're selling solar energy to somebody. Not everybody wants your product. That's the first thing to accept in life. Number two, never give up. No matter how hard you get knocked down, trust me, it doesn't. It's how quick you bounce back from it. And if you can go, it's off my shoulder, move on to the next call, you can do it. But you got to commit. Make 10 phone calls. Now, of course, when we have the website built here for you, which we're working on diligently, when we have your video, it's going to be easier on how to do it. But take on the challenge. Some of you guys are listen, I saw some of you on a 24-hour marathon. You took on the challenge and stayed up with us for 24 hours. Amen. God bless. You will be my brothers and sisters forever. Even if you only stayed on there for 6 hours. You guys are amazing. But don't not try. That's the worst thing you can do in the world. So if you don't know how to sign up, we're going to do it in literally, I'm going to time him and I'm going to let him go through. Justin, I want you to go ahead and sign up an account from start to finish in the background while I'm talking to people. And I want to see what it takes to sign up. And guys, you can go to this same account and you can sign up and get an account. Now, before I link, and Justin's going to get started, this is the site. It says Avazoo Business. It will be on a link on the Avazoo website page. We're expecting to have that maybe by tomorrow. They'll read the text about how it works, and then they will click on the page and they'll come over to this sign up page. As soon as they come over to the sign up page, it says create an account. Now, Justin's going to go through and get this all set up in the background, and we'll give you the link. Now, guys, what's really, really interesting this, seriously, is how simple this product is. When we had it done on Saturday, a lot of you come back and we had a lot of emails. And by the way, I don't know if Jara's on the call today. Jara, I got your beautiful, beautiful email. Thank you so much. And we've already been working on it. You're going to get some response and we appreciate it. What we're going to do, guys, is we're building in the software some code that we can give you a complimentary day, week, month, or a complimentary. As you can see right now, this has already jumped over to the welcome. Now, one quick thing before Justin moves on here. Right across the top, you see a hand waving. Yeah, you just put its cursor on it. Seems it's your first time here. Let's create a banner. So what it's going to do is after you've read the text and you can see what's going on, he's going to go ahead and create a banner. This is how simple it is. Just go ahead, buddy. So whatever there is. Now, guys, I want you to think about the business type. We all have a warm market in business. If you're a not me type person, in other words, if you're somebody that lives in the gym, goes down there every week, and God bless you, good luck, do an extra few reps for me, I appreciate it. But if you're somebody that's in a gym is somebody health, talking, it's the kind of person you want to go. If you're in the restaurant business, go to the restaurant. If you're in the hotel business, go to the hotel business. If you're in offices, this can be car insurance. This can be anything you want. Anything. There is nothing in here I cannot believe you can't do. The first thing you do is going to take an image of your establishment or whatever it is. You can build that, or you can download it from your website, or you can, I'm talking to you as a business owner. You then come along, it's got the information on there, tells you what to do. There's little icons at the end of the banner content, things like that, where you can see what it tells you to do. Once you've done the first one, from that time onwards, you can most probably do them all in less than 90 seconds. You're going to come down and put in the location, the address, Sunset Casino here in Las Vegas. And then he's going to go ahead and upload that. That is it. Do you know that is it? That means once he's created that banner, congratulations on making your first banner. If that was now, he's got to make a payment. We're going to make our systems being designed with complimentary to help some of you guys understand. So once they go over there to make a payment, now think about how much this is going to cost. It's $1 a day to try it with a minimum of 3 days payment and 10%. So that would cost $3.30. What business owner would not invest $3.30? I'll ask you, what business owner? I don't care if you want to say, well, I'm in a third world country and that's, we don't have that much money. Business owners spend $3. If you don't spend $3 in business, you're not going to be in business, guys. But you don't have to stay in your country. You can go anywhere you want to. You can go in anywhere you want to. You can set this up as a nice email to send them, introduce it, give them a link of the video. You don't have to be in your country. But anyway, you can do a weekly for $6. So there's a discount by $1. Okay, or you can do a monthly, which is $28, 28 days for $20. $20 that you are going to go out and have this banner posted. Now, if you'd like to have the supporters link in there, which is the biggest plus and benefit of this whole program, then it costs you 50% of whatever your package is. So if you wanted to go for the $20, it would be half of that, which is 10, added together $30 plus the 10%, $33 for a month. That would give you the supporters link and the banner. Now, what is so important about the supporters link? Well, in the banner program, you post once a day. Okay, you can't go and modify it and repost it, because the individuals that are posting are Avazoo reps or Avazoo players, should I say. That means they get in entries. So if somebody in the business went in and kept changing every day, people would get more and more free entries. Now, when Ripple comes along, that'll be a little bit different, because then you can post it and you get in points. So you can only post the banner and receive your entries once every 24 hours. However, in the supporters link, that link can be changed every minute, every 10 minutes, every hour. So in the morning, you could have it point to your menu and make a reservation for lunch. In the afternoon, you could make it point to your menu for dinner and make a reservation for dinner. Or better still, for just literally 50 cents a day, right? Literally, you could turn around and have it point to your Facebook page and have people come over and make a comment and follow you on Facebook. Nobody's got that out there. Nobody has this out there. So people that click on it will go over to your Facebook page. People that go and want to watch your YouTube video will click and see a view on your YouTube page. So guys, if we had 1 million people in here right now, then 1 million people would have the opportunity to get points or receive free entries to go out and like and share your postings. So it's all a number game. But anyway, that is completed once you've made the payment. Go back to your profile. Just under the profile, you will see there is a receipt, and it is a subscription plan designed on what we call the AOL business model. What the AOL business model was from day one was, hey, we're going to charge you a monthly fee that is so low that you will forget to cancel, or you won't bother canceling, because you will say, oh, it's only $10 a month. That's how come we designed it this way. If you've got 1,000 people in here paying you $20 a month or $30 a month, 50% of that is commission. But because each store is only costing them $1 a day, they'll say it's worth keeping. But when you go in here under the profile, you'll be able to see, make your modification changes. It also gives you your invoice, and it is a subscription plan, which means it just gets paid and charged the next 3-day cycle, the next week cycle, the next 10, 30, 28-day cycle, the monthly. Guys, it's a no-brainer, this program. So again, I will be doing some live calls from Facebook, picking up the phone, calling restaurants. I like to shoot from the hip. Some people like to write up an email. I am working on some email types right now, and hopefully I'll have some stuff put together in the next couple of days. So Justin, is that it on there, or do you want to go back to the front dashboard page? As soon as this got posted, and I don't know, just can I post this right now?
Yes. Let me make a payment real quick. I can make that live.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's, we've been on here coming up now. Let's do some Q&A. We'll do the live part. But what I was going to do, guys, is I'm close to that casino where he just put in. I'm only a few miles away, and I was going to go in and share it so you can see all the demographics and everything else. But just, I think we're good. I think for right now, guys, you guys have got a better understanding, especially if you're going to come and listen tonight, of why and what we're doing. It is not replacing Avazoo. It's an add-on to Avazoo, but now with the potential of you guys making some very good money. We got one person, she's doing a really good job. Yes, she had a leg up because she worked for the company. It's called Marco's Pizza, and they are very, very close in making their final decision. It will go out to 1,150, I think it is, this locations, and her commission is over $17,000 a month. Guys, that's a pretty no-brainer from one person working in a pizza store who told her manager about it and said, hey, we could be interested in that, who told the Southeast representative, who then turned around and sent it to the management of the company. That's how it all started, just because of somebody that worked there. So if you know people that work in chains, then what you should do is call them up and say, hey, can I spend a couple of minutes with you showing you what our company's doing? It could be worthwhile. If you could open the door at your business, let them try this, then I can split the commission, or I'll give you 20% of everything I've made. Guys, a lot of people work for different chains out there. And if you can get a chain under your belt, right now, this price is locked into you individually. Go out and use it yourself. Okay. And I mean that. Some of you that can afford a few dollars, I mean, you're not talking a lot of dollars, $20. Maybe you've got your own YouTube page and you aren't getting enough likes on YouTube to get recognized. Maybe you haven't got enough followers on your Facebook page. Maybe you got a product which is a pill popping product and you want to get it out there. Go out and sign up. You're only talking about a few dollars. You can cancel the subscription anytime, but the best person to pitch a deal is somebody that's used the product. Now, one of the biggest rebuttals you're going to get, and it's going to happen. So let me give you it right smack dead in the eyes. They're going to say to you, how many app users you got? How many app users you got? Say, does it really matter? Stop dead. Stop absolutely dead. As soon as you say, does it really matter? What it does, it puts them off guard. It makes them kind of say, uh-oh, perhaps I didn't understand this program. You shook them. You got in control of that sale. Okay. So as soon as they turn around and say, well, how many app users you have, just look at them and just say, or even you're on the phone, just say, well, it doesn't really matter. Or ask them the question, does it matter? Okay. And they're going to come back and think, and then they're going to say, well, why not? And all you're going to say is, well, if I only have one app user in your area, but it was Lady Gaga and she had 10 million followers, does it really matter how many app users we have? What matters is how many people have got friends on their social site. Now, I done this literally yesterday to somebody, talking to a fireman actually, and we were talking about this. And I said to the individual, I said, well, how many friends do you have on your social environment? And he said between his different social environments, he has a couple of thousand people. So I'm spending $1 today, $1 and less, and I'm reaching a couple of thousand people. Not bad investment. Any business owner looking at return on investment would say, that's pretty cool. So now, guys, now you've got to add in the exciting part, that this is the beginning, and this is why your pricing you can lock in now. But when the Rewards Ripple app comes out, and you can share a little bit with them about Rewards Ripple, then what's going to happen is there's going to be thousands upon thousands, even millions of people that have downloaded Ripple that will want to post something on their social site because you're in their direct geolocation, that they can receive points, discounts, or whatever it may be from your restaurant. And as we move forward, guys, this time most probably next year before we get to it, we'll have an avenue where we most probably get to it a lot quicker, where the business from that banner can do a discount or a promotion. Actually, Justin, let's see if let's add that to the list. We might be able to get that done quicker, that when they're filling in the banner, they could offer a promotion. Might be a good idea.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to open up for some Q&A like we do on Saturday. Again, I'm sitting out here in this Nevada weather. This morning it was about 40 degrees, so it's warmed up. Today's about 60. It's beautiful out here. So I'm very comfortable. If you want to have some questions, let's go ahead and answer some of your questions. What do we got, Just?
All right.
Hopefully, the first thing I would say to all of you, even though I've gone through the Avazoo and the background, and perhaps some of you heard it once or twice, it's a little bit boring now, but have you all got the concept of what we're doing? We're not walking away from Avazoo, never. Okay, we're not going anywhere. We just don't want to be mad and do the same thing day in, day out. We've had to look at our business model because we don't have $20 million to throw into advertising. We don't have celebrities to throw into celebrities. Now, there is a situation, guys, I would tell you up front. There is a particular game that we can participate, or we're hoping that it participates in Ripple. If that does happen in Ripple, there are two very well-known, recognized actors that possibly would participate in that new game, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. And if they get into the Ripple situation in this new game, this app will go berserk. I mean, it literally will. So we'll explain more when we get all the contracts in place, but we're very excited. But if you guys are now grasping, and I went a long way around to get to where it is, but guys, this is a no-brainer. Take an hour out of your day. That's all it takes. Think about your contacts. Think about people that work in your chains. And again, it could be a car dealership. Car dealerships throw massive money away. The little small dealerships spend $1 a day. It doesn't matter if it's a dentist shop, a Chinese restaurant, steakhouse. It doesn't matter. Hotels, every single business is advertising, and every small business wants that extra leg up. And they're the ones that can afford to take this, where they can't afford to go and run a big ad or do some digital marketing because they haven't got the cost in doing it. All right, Just, let's answer some questions.
Okay. First one says, someone I was marketing this to asked me when the drawing will hold. And I bring the question here, when will the draw hold?
So when 50 million tickets are sold, or at the end of 18 months, there'll be a vote on it. The official date of the 18 months was started on October 15th of 2023. So 18 months from that date, there will be a vote. And that vote will be, shall we come forward and do the raffle now with whatever amount of ticket holders we have, or do we hold until we till we sell all 50 million tickets? So you people, players, people who own a ticket are the people that vote on that. So let's say you only get to 25 million tickets, and we vote on it in 18 months. Instead of the prize being $1 billion, because it's half the amount of tickets, the prize would be $25 million. Or if we only sold 12.5 million tickets, then it would be 12.5 million. So we would divide it down to 250 million. So there is built in the opportunity at the end of 18 months that the raffle can complete. If not, if everybody voted and said no, we will wait. Now, understand, the longer it goes for you personally, I don't know who asked the question, the better off you are. Because yes, I know we're not paying prizes in the spin game yet because of the audit situation and the cheating we had with somebody caused a snowball effect. When that game is finished, there are prizes, cash prizes in that daily game, all the way up to $50,000. That's daily, weekly, and monthly. Now, we know by January that thing will be kicking off. So you don't want to sell the tickets too quick because that's free for you. You want to get some of that cash back. But at the same time, we do project, once Ripple gets going, that we have a budget, a time frame of when we think we will be able to get the eyeballs to purchase the tickets. But truly, to answer your question, there is no official answer apart from this. When all 50 million tickets are sold, then within 30 days, we'll announce the raffle drawing date. However, if the date has been bought within 18 months, there will be a vote on going forward. Now, what's your rebuttal for a business? Okay, well, the rebuttal for the business, the longer it goes, the better off you are because your prices are locked in for the first raffle. So now, instead of spending $300 a month or $600 a month, you're still only paying $30 a month. So that's your rebuttal right now for the business that's willing to step up and get involved. Next question, Justin.
Okay. When shall we have the app in place?
Guys, we're not pushing this. It's right now, you want to be building your team. There's two ways to build your team. Okay. Obviously get them to get knowledgeable about Avazoo and what's going on. You get a coupon ticket. Everybody that comes on Saturday calls get a coupon ticket. There are a lot of people out there don't use their coupon tickets. They say that they don't even bother giving them away, but they got a coupon ticket. When you're on Saturday's call this Saturday, ask people, say, if you're not going to use your coupon ticket, give it to me. Okay, let them send it out. So that's number one. Get the person involved or buy a ticket. Remember, you can only play in the daily game and the monthly game if you're a purchase ticket, not a coupon ticket. So I do highly recommend people buy the ticket. Plus, we want to sell raffle tickets for Avazoo. So step number one, get them involved, get them knowledgeable. Step number two, we're working on a way that you'll be able to add your team to your group. We're hopefully going to have that approved tonight, Wednesday, because you know we do Monday and Wednesday with the regulator and Gigi. We're hoping tonight we will get that approved of what we're going to do. If we do, we'll announce it on Saturday. This means you'll be able to handpick your team rather than you just refer a person and that person pulls in your team. We're hoping to have a system that you can handpick your team. Therefore, when we do the 70-30 split, then you'll be all comfortable on the 70-30 split. For those of you who are on the call now or later, don't know about it, at the moment, any sales commission you receive, it is 50%. In the new year, it will change to a 70-30 split. That means your team, you will get the sale, you get 70%, your team get the other 30% shared equally between 10 levels. Okay. That means if you have a bad day today or a bad week today, 9 other people in your team have a good team, you get 30% of each one of those shared, if that makes sense. So number 9 guy, he goes out and does a deal today for 10 stores. Okay, you get 30%, your equal share of the 30% of them 9 people. So guys, it's a great commission structure. The only time it does not work good is when somebody in the team lets you down. So you got to make sure that you got good team members. I recommend you get as many people on this week and next week, because we're coming to the end of the year, Christmas. Get them on so they can learn about this, so they can find out if they want to participate. You might have a team member that goes out and gets a store that's got 10,000 stores. 10,000 stores paying $30 a month. They get the 70%, you get the 30%. That's thousands of dollars in commission from one of your team members. So think about the different team members as you advise them and get them on the call on Saturday, and have them come on and listen. And then if they like it, then they buy a ticket, and then they can participate in the raffle. They can participate. That's the only outcome they got. Come January, when we go live, there will be a $1,500 fee. $1,500 fee to join our organization. And it's a 2-day training program that people have to sit and go through 6 hours for 2 days on a live webinar, so they understand the program. That is a cost of $1,500, $1,495. So from now to the end of the year, guys, you want to get as many of your team members in, listen, see if they like it, because when this kicks next year, there won't be any holding back. It will just snowball. Anyway, what do you got? Next question, Just.
That's actually it for questions at this time.
Cool. All right, guys. Hopefully that has answered, and shared some insight for you. I do know that Sally, Paul's going to have some update for you on the mascot, where we're at. Obviously, things got shuffled here, guys. It happens in business. It happens whatever you do. Some other things sometimes take priority, like Monday did when we had Cloudflare down. But guys, I hope you listen to this call as many times as you need to understand it. I hope you share this with people so they get a full understanding of what we're doing. Hopefully you can see the vision. You can see what we're doing with Ripple. Yes, some people have asked, is there investment opportunities? Contact Paul. Yes, there is. You can help and participate. They are raising funds for Ripple. So if you want to participate, get a hold of Paul. If not, kick back on Saturday. I know tomorrow, Thursday, the calls have been canceled, guys. Kelly's having some off time with her family. So the next call will be Saturday, and I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. It'll be a lot like this call here today, a little bit more about training and concepts, but we want to get people really knowledgeable about what we're doing. So bring them on the call so they can understand what Ripple is. All right, guys, thank you for certainly your patience. I apologize again to each and every one of you about yesterday. Did not expect that. Did not expect the fire department to put a stop on everything. Couldn't start the engine. Couldn't fire the generator. Stuck on the side of the road until they give me clearance. So guys, thank you so much for being here, and do really appreciate you. I'll drop an email out later to let people know to listen to this. Hopefully we can get them to listen to it. All right, guys. God bless. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Paul. See you guys later. Love to all of you and your family. God bless.